not sleep. And I just thought I would get on here. It is Eastern time, 3:25 in the morning. And I am so bad about hanging out at night time because I work at night time. I wish I had some viewers on here to talk to me. And let's play games. But I guess everybody's asleep. I reckon. You reckon? I just wanted to get on here. I really couldn't sleep. So I had this guy a while ago. I made a comment on a video. I was there watching a video from Tai Lopez. You know, the guy that you ever see the guy that comes on the your videos. He had, well, for a long time there, he had the advertisement that was ahead of your videos. And I was sitting there one day, I was watching the ad as how I got started. But I was listening kind of what he was saying and talking about. Because I'm kind of in business myself, and I was listening to something he was advertising on his ad. But I let the video run too long, and then I guess he said something that made some sense or something. I said, well, this guy might not be too bad after all. And I looked up his website, and it was pretty cool. And then the other night, I was sitting there on YouTube, and I realized he's got some YouTube videos on here. And I thought he was just out trying to sell some kind of one of them get-rich schemes or something. So I got to watching that, and I was like, he's not so bad. He's, a young man. He's pretty intelligent. So I was sitting there and I did one of my videos. And while I was doing my video, I had just gotten off of my video that I had just made. So I'm sitting at the computer browsing it, and the next thing I know, what I saw down at the bottom of my screen was that he himself had loaded up another video. Oh, cool, I'm going to check it out. So I clicked on it, and I'm sitting here watching his video. But I was kind of astonished because his music on his video was like overlapping what he was saying. I mean, it was way too loud. I couldn't hear him for the music that was on the video, and I didn't like it. So I made a comment. It wasn't really smart. And I just stating the fact. Hey, your music on your video sucks. It's way too loud, and I can't hear a thing you're saying. So I'm sitting there after the comment was made and just watching videos and stuff. And all of a sudden, this little box pops up, and this guy's told me, he said something about, I'm not going to say the word over the video here. He said, what the F was that all about, I'm a 55-year-old woman, you don't talk to me like that. And I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. No way. I don't appreciate nobody coming off with such vulgarity. One time I said, excuse me, but I am Queen Chingaling. And I am. I am Queen Chingaling. Queen Chingaling is a very loving old soul. She works hard. I've worked hard all my life. Not really had nothing, but I figured things out and do things for myself. Long story straight, and I told him, I said, the music was just way too loud. I don't know who put it on there, but it was so loud, I'm having to strain my ears to hear this guy talk. Next thing I know, he popped back on his next response. And I told him, I said, just because you're who you are, I subscribe to your channel. I was a little kind of mean now. I said, to help you out a little, because he only had like 100 subscribers. The next thing I know, he pops up again. He says he would rather eat SHIT. I say that. And I didn't really understand. I'm like, what? So my comment back to him was, be careful what you eat. They say you be careful what you eat because they say you are what you eat. Ain't that what you've always been told? That's what I've always been told. Hey, I'm Queen Chingling. And I like Queen Chingling. She's a pretty good old gal. I'll tell you, she really is. I'm just on here trying to do workouts and stuff. Queen Chingling has a lot of life experience. A lot of life experience. And it's surprising that I have as good an attitude about life as I do. Because if you knew the way I was brought up, you'd say, well, damn, it's one of she ain't straight ass crazy. She is kind of, but it's beside the point. There's a lot of reasoning in what I do. There are certain types of people out here in life, and you know, I've had a lot of stuff happen to me along the way, a lot of stuff I've been ignorant to. Trust me, Queen Chingling has been ignorant in her lifetime. She's always been the brightest bulb on the tree. I don't like going around judging people. I don't like, putting other people down. I'm way beyond that. I love people. I love everything about people. We human beings are God's greatest gift to this earth because we are the flowers in the garden. Doesn't matter what race you are. Black, white, Spanish, Chinese, whatever. Have you ever thought about what it's like to have a mate as a, how am I saying this? I'm about half asleep in the morning. Have you ever thought of what it's like for your mate to be from another race? My little amigo, I called him, my little man that just passed away back in November. I know y'all seen my videos that I posted on here that I do in his memory. He's my little buddy, and I still miss that little fella. I had a little pity party tonight, and I can't help but cry about it because, it still hurts. It's been 6 months now, and he's gone. I wish I'd give anything if I could just reach over and touch him right now, and I can't do that. I'm trying not to cry, but because I done went through one episode, and I'm not going to go through it again. Right now, there's no viewers on it, but hopefully somebody tomorrow will be watching this video, and I want y'all to think about that. But what is it like to be in love with someone who is not of your own race? Just like being in love with somebody who is of your own race, because we are all the human race. God gave us one gift that was the greatest gift of all, and that was the gift of love. I do believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I'm not going to beat nobody over the head with the Bible, but I'm just speaking through things that I've seen and been through all my life. I believe that there's God because I feel him. I see him. We all believe that the wind blows and we can't see it, but it's there. Hey, what can I say? This be the Queen Chingling, and I wish they had some viewers on here. I guess everybody's in the bed, but like Queen Chingling's used to up working at this hour of the night. I was going to do a California workout. Actually, I did do a California workout on him. Let me tell you what my results are. Oops. Sorry about that. The last draw for California was 049. So I did the workout, and the answers that I came up with are 642, 654, 040. That's 3 answers that I came up with. You got 5 date numbers right here. The date number for tomorrow, or today, excuse me. Here on the East Coast, it's already 3:35 a.m., 5:14. So the date number is 9. Anyway, I'm sitting here looking at these numbers. Like I said, it was 642-654-040. Or you could play something like, oh my gosh, what was I looking at just a few minutes ago? $849. That's a good one. 440. I don't think it's going to be a double for California tomorrow. I really don't. I forget what was. Hold on one second. Let me see something. I was looking for California. Golly, I was looking at California just a while ago. I'm hungry. Here it is, 3 o'clock in the morning. I am just flat out starving. California Lotto. You know, there's a young man out there now that does a scratch off videos in California. His name's Young Lotto. He's a pretty cool little fella, I swear. Oh, that little man makes me wish I was like 20, 30 years younger. Oh, gosh. I'd be moving myself to California. Yay. I sure would. He just sounds like he is just so cute. Oh, my goodness. I don't know. There's just something about the tone of his voice that turned me on. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe in my old age, I'm just getting frisky. I am slowly but surely pulling this California Lotto up. Maybe I'm going to have to get on here and clear out my Chrome again. Okay, oh man. Gonna pull this up. My computer got done slow. All right. I'm almost there. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to count back 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 draws ago in California, it was 6, 9, 7. And the next draw will probably be close to that, which I would say 6, 9, 7. I want to say there'd be a 2 in it. 6, 2, 4. Yeah. Yeah, the first number I gave you, 642. That's why I picked that number, 642, because it is kind of competitive with the 10th drawback, which was 697. So 642, yeah. And, you know, I'll tell you, the funniest thing about it is this, is that I've been doing a new way on my pick threes here lately. Last few days, I've been doing something new, which I've been tracking my numbers. And I've been writing down the digits, what place each digit fell in, whether it was the first, second, or third place. I've been writing the front pairs and the back pairs and just logging it that way. Would you know that since I've been doing that, I have hit, in the past 2 days, I've hit 3 times. I wouldn't, you know, I didn't play the past 3 times. I didn't play them. But you know what? The one time I did play, which was this afternoon, I only played like 2 numbers. That would be a shame. I didn't play more than that. I only played 2 numbers and didn't hit. Didn't make no money off of it. I need to make some money off this. It's ridiculous. But anyway, thought maybe I'd get on here and make another video. I wanted to give y'all that heads up on the California thing though. And I guess all my viewers are asleep because I don't have nobody watching me. There's no chat, no nothing. Invite people. I could invite folks. But I don't know anybody to invite. What is that? What is that? I wish I knew somebody too. Y'all want me to sing to you? I will definitely sing to you. I love singing. Now, the best thing you can have is a song in your heart. That's what I found out when I was riding my scooter up now after my little Migo passed away back in November. Um, Now I am a very spiritual person. I will tell you this: is that one way that soothed me, that kept me from not breaking down every day, was I felt like because he was just here, and now all of a sudden, boom, he's gone, and I still do this. But I felt like that if I could sing to him and tell him that I loved him and let him know that I'm still here and I still love him. And he'll always be in my heart no matter what. Even though his physical body is not here. Even though his physical body is not here and he's gone on to heaven or wherever his little fella's gone to. That's where I see him there in the room. I don't know how viewers. I'm crazy. I'm sitting here babbling on about my little Migo that passed away. Talking about my little man. But anyway, he I still feel like he's with my presence, and it gives me when I go down the road on my scooter or at nighttime or whatever. I don't know what it is, if it's the wind blowing through my brains or what, but it gives me the opportunity to sing to him and to tell him that he's my little man and that I love him very much. I know that he's here. You would think that, well, that I'm not very upset, but it's not that I'm not very upset. I get very upset, and there's times where I just stop and I just cry because I miss that little man. And it's just like he was just ripped out of my soul. But at the same time, I feel more fulfilled, and my heart is not aching because I feel his presence, even though he has passed on and he's died. Well, the fellow was I'm 55, and he was 10 years younger than me. So he was only like 45, and that's too young. That's too young for anybody to go. I'm not even sure that the screwed up thing is he was in such denial that he was passing away. He was in so much denial. Because, all up to the 2 days before he passed away, he was always saying, I'm going to get better, I'm going to get a job, and I'm going to take care of you. I can see, I can see with my own eyes that that's not going to happen. He was too skinny. He done lost all his muscle mass. I'm telling you, when you are so sick that you've done lost all your muscle mass, and you look like a skeleton. If I had lost all my muscle mass and all my fat, I wouldn't look like I look now. Trust me. I'm a fat old goat because I love to eat. But say I had a disease or some sickness that was preventing the food and nourishment that comes into my body to do what it's supposed to do, and it all went out the other end 24/7, I would look like a skeleton with a sheet of skin thrown on me. And that's what my little Migo looked like. I've got pictures here over there that I took, or he had taken at him when he was perfectly fine and looked so good. And I guess what hurts me so bad is that in my heart that the last couple of days that he was in the hospital, I couldn't go up there to see him because I didn't want to remember him. I knew that he was dying. I knew that he was going. And I hope everybody understood what was happening. But I couldn't live You know, I really hope if he's still here in spirit and can hear what I say, I really hope that he understands me as to why I didn't come up to see him, because I did not want to remember. I've got to live on in this life. I didn't want to remember the sight of seeing him laying in that bed, taking his last breath. And it's like seeing somebody that I don't even know. It would have been just as hard had he been taken out of my life, had it been an accident or something. It would have been just as hard. But I tell you, there's no love that you have for someone else once you've taken care of them and gotten to live with them. And I don't know, when you've had to literally bathe somebody, take care of them, and wipe their butt, so to speak, I guess you just kind of get used to them or something. You know, I didn't really realize that I loved him as much as I do. I loved him enough when he was alive. I took him in. He was a little street man. I mean, he was a little homeless man that lived out on the street. He never had anything, never had nothing. Not a thing. He was from another country. He was from Guatemala. And trust me, when I was younger, I would have never ever thought about loving somebody that was outside my race. I never thought about it. But I knew that when I went on this journey, when I left my hometown, I knew something great was going to come out of it. And I suppose that was one of the greatest moments of my life, was meeting him. And the moment that I realized that he needed me, I really feel like a spirit talked to me and told me to take him into my home and take him into my life and take him into my heart. Here he was, a young man who, he was only 45 years old, but yet again, he only had the intellect, the smartness, of a 12-year-old. He seen me as I guess a mother figure. He really wanted me as everything. He wanted me as a girlfriend, a wife. He couldn't have no children because I couldn't be a mother to anybody other than him. But I was everything that he ever needed, all wrapped up and rolled up into one. And I know that little fella loved me. Even on his dying bed, on his deathbed, the day that he died, the nurse called me from the hospital room and told me that, she said it was about time that he was getting ready to expire, and had asked me, did I want to speak with him? Or did I want to come up? That's what it was. She just, did I want to come up and see him? And I told her no at that particular moment. I told her no, I didn't want it, because I really couldn't handle it. I truthfully could not handle it. She said, well, let me ask you, would you like to talk with him on the phone? I said, yes, I really would. And if you've ever talked with someone or been in the presence of someone who was taking their last breath, you know how they speak. So she put the phone up to his ear. And as I began to talk with him, I knew that he knew that I was on there. I knew that he knew that I was on there. Because I could honestly hear him talking back to me. That was my little amigo, and I knew that he loved me the day he died. So there was no other greater love than my little man. But I'm happy to be part of his life. I was happy to do what I did to take care of him. And I guess that's how all this came about. That's how Queen Chingaling came about, was because I needed therapy to get me past his death. I need to get me over him. And I needed to realize that not only did he need me, but there's other people out there in this world that needs me as well. Life is not meant to be so selfish. It's not always about you. It's not always about your little world, okay? It's about everybody else out there. It's about being connected. It's being about being spiritually connected with God. And maybe Queen Chingaling is the way I connect with everybody. This is Queen Chingaling and Queen Chingaling's channel. My best advice to anybody is, if you have somebody that you live with, try to see through their heart. Don't you don't always have to put up the bullshit that you take from them. I didn't put up with Migo's bullshit. He used to get on my damn nerves all the time. When I first took him in, I know he wanted me to be his girlfriend and everything. In his mind, I was his girlfriend. In his mind, I was his girlfriend, his wife. And he'd always I never could understand this. I've never honestly had what I'd call, quote, a husband. But I know what a husband is like. All right, I know what it's like to be married. I was married for a couple of years to my children's father. But that was way back when I was young. But at that time, I didn't know what it was like to love. I knew what it was like to be with somebody, what it was like to go to bed with somebody, sleep with them at nighttime, and I had to cook for them when you get up the next morning or next day, and had to, take care of their needs and things. But I didn't know how to love. I didn't know how to be in love. But with Migo, it was different, because I had to reach down deep inside myself and find that spiritual love first before I could put it out there for him. And that's what happened. I was a very spiritual person. I had to reach down in here and oversee the circumstances that he was going through in order to fight the devil that had a grip on him, to give him a home. I'm telling you, living with him at first was horrible. In fact, the first couple of years that we were together, it seemed like we was fighting and screaming at each other all the time. We was fighting, screaming, pulling each other's hair out. And in my mind, how could I love somebody like that? How could I be in love with somebody like that? Ain't happening. Ain't happening. You cannot love somebody that is standing there bad-mouthing you and calling you a BIT, whatever, in every other breath, and somebody that's sitting there talking trash to you, telling you that, oh, you do this and you do that, and you got another man. You can't live with somebody like that. You can't live with somebody where they're so unpredictable that when you come home, everything in their house is tore up. Here they are laying right in the middle of it, slap-ass drunk. My little Migo, yeah, he had that little devil in him. I had to tame that devil down. I sure did. I had to oversee that devil. And despite the fact that that devil was inside of him, I had to love Migo, because Migo had no one else to love him. And that's the way you fight the devil, is through love. when you can honestly say that you love someone else. But yet again, you got to respect yourself at the same time. Because if he's if he's sitting there hitting and beating on you, the best thing you can say to him is, I don't like you when you're like this, especially if he's drinking. I love you when you love me and things are good. But when you're showing me this kind of behavior, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I didn't tell him to get out or nothing. I just told him I didn't like you. And then there for many times, you know, when he was drinking so bad, he couldn't control that drinking. I mean, he's always home when he was drinking. That was fine. But when he's sitting there running his mouth off him and telling me I done this and I done that, I had to sit there and tell him many times, you know, it's time for me to get going from you because you're bringing me down and I'm not going to put up with it. So what I had to do, I threw him out 3 times. The whole time we were living together, I threw him out and I took him back 3 times because I knew he couldn't survive without me. But the bad thing was, it wasn't until he got really, I guess he got physically sick to the point till he finally decided that the fighting and stuff had to end. And he started getting along better with me. And heck, here I am. I'm the idiot. I was the breadwinner of the family. I have a family who wasn't even married, but we was together. You know, I was the breadwinner. I was the one that was taking care of that little old punk. Just Betty Queen Jingling, I'll tell you. I do enjoy doing the workouts. I wish there was some viewers on here, but there's no viewers on here, and I'm sitting there just rattling on. Okay. Hey, I'm sitting here just rattling on my mouth talking about my little amigo. I did love that little fella. I want to do some more states here, but you know, like I said, I just did California. I don't know who all's out there is from California. I would play 642 for California tomorrow. I play 642-654-004. I don't know if I get too wrapped up in it. 245. I'm trying to look to see what else is on there. I don't think it's going to be a double. I would give you a double number for California, but I really don't think that it's going to be a double. There's no way. No way. You know, I might just stay on here all night long. I might. I do enjoy it. I like getting on here and doing this video live streaming stuff. I put my hotline number out there many, many times. I've got a lot of people to call from me. I see there's one viewer down there now. If you want to call me, you can call me if you feel like you want to talk. My number is 803-888-9802, Betty Queen Jingling. It's 803-888-9802. But I ain't just sitting here just to be looking pretty. You know, I wear this crown because I guess it's a crown that I earned for all the troubles and crap that I've been through. And plus, I was sitting here for months and months and months, weaseling my way and figuring out this pick 3 stuff. And it's not hard, but yet again, it's not easy either. It's just sort of like it come a little bit at a time. A long time, I was just doing these workouts and just taking what I seen in my face. I'm like, wait a minute now. There's more to this than these workouts, because I'm telling you, these things were so hard. It's like I'm sitting here now. I got the California workout right here in my face. Tomorrow's date number is 9. Okay. I'm looking for the midday number for California. And the workout number for midday in any state really is 698. People want to argue with me. Well, try 317. I've never had no success with 317. I'm so sorry. I've never had no success with 317. But I've always had success with 698. And I got another number here that is just as successful, which I really like just as good. Let me try it right quick for California. You know, I love all people because that's what makes the world go round. I love talking to folks. I love meeting new people. Kind of wished I had a boyfriend though. I know Mr. Jim, he's in that other room. He wants to be my boyfriend, but we friends. I mean, but it ain't the same. I said, why ain't it the same? It's just not the same. Because I'm going to tell you why it's not the same. We have different points of view. We're different views of spirituality, okay? I have different morals than him. I don't like men who put, how you say, I don't like men who use women for sex. Sometimes I don't like men because sometimes they talk vulgar, and I don't like being talked to about vulgar stuff. When men talk to me and use a vulgar language, I hate to say it, but that's just a total turnoff. Hold on a minute, it's hard for me to do this. 640, there we go. 4 8 is 2, 4 2 is 6, 0. There we go. But yeah, when men talk to women, in certain matters, it's just kind of vulgar and it's nasty. I don't see no point in it. 6 and 5 is 1, 8 is 7, 6 and 7 is 3, and 9. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what I got this other workout, and I believe I'm seeing, where's my yellow pen at? I believe that I'm seeing pretty much the same number that I called out to you before. I am seeing, yeah, and this other workout, which is almost more credible than the other workout that I'm working at, I'm also seeing 5 6 4, which is the same as 6 5 4. I'm seeing the 2 6 4. I see 5 4 5 in it, and I also see up at the top I see 6 5 4. I see 9 8 2. That could be it. Yeah, 982 is in that one. Let me see what's in the tic-tac-toe one. Yep, 982 is also in the tic-tac-toe. So I'd throw 982 in there for California too. I wish I could play California, but I mean, I'd have to do 5 dimes to play California. And I am not much of a gambler. I go out on a limb on a lot of stuff, but I am just not much of a gambler. I do got some scratch tickets, and I enjoy scratching, but I'm going to use those for other videos and stuff. I got this new thing that I started tonight, was the wheel. And you go to, oh gosh, I forgot what the hell the damn website was. I'll tell you. wheeldecide.com, that's what it is. And you get these wheels just like on the Wheel of Fortune. This is cool. I'm gonna sit here to do one now that I did in my other video, and it gives you a chance to modify the wheel, so you put whatever you want to on it. I learned this from Scratch King. I put some of these on there. Hold a minute, and I'll tell you what this one stops at. It tells me to tell a sad story, and I just got through telling a sad story. Let's spin it one more time. Yep, tell a sad story. All right, let's spin it one more time, see what comes up. To scratch that time, but I really don't want to scratch none of my scratch off tickets. Not until I do another video and I got more viewers. Let's see what it tells me to do this time. This is fun. Okay, come on. Oh, it's telling me to work it out, and I just did a workout. Is it? Oh. No, it told me to scratch. Like I said, I didn't want to scratch nothing. But this is cool though. It's embedded wheel. Oh shucks. Log in to save. So I could save my wheel if I wanted to. I don't want to save the wheel because I got too much going on. And it has browse wheels, paste list, and then apply wheel changes. Restaurants around me. Oh. So if I want to go out to eat, I could put all the restaurants' names on this wheel, spin it, and it would tell me where I would go out to eat. This has the same thing with events around me, movies, movie rentals. If I want to watch a movie, all kind of stuff. I think this is way too cool. Where's my thing at? Golly, I'm so crazy. I do think this is cool. Everybody left me, and it's 4:06 in the morning, and I'm up here singing like an idiot. But it's okay, 'cause I'm an idiot any old way. I can't believe old boy told me, got on there a while ago, he told me, he said, what the fuck you mean about the music's bad? Well, the music's bad. I can't hear the guy talking for the music. And he had nerve to tell me he'd rather eat shit than me be on his, or subscribe to his channel. I said, be careful what you eat then. They say you are what you eat. Man, I never knew I had such a mouth. I never knew such. La-dee-dee-dee-da-da-da. I'm going to get off here. I was enjoying myself. I wish somebody out there would log in and talk to me. Okay. Bye. Bye, y'all. No.